What is up, RC enthusiasts? Check it out. There you go. Let's check out this cool little sound and light kit by GT Power that's Bluetooth capable. Connects to your phone so you can control it with your phone. Well, here we go. Just a quick little video right here of how to install this sound and light kit onto your rig. Now this thing includes everything you need to install it plug and play, no soldering needed, to almost any rig. I'm going to go ahead and install this real quick to show you how easy it is to plug everything up. I'm not going to button everything up and zip tie it. I'm just going to install it so you guys can see and then leave it up to you guys where you want to install your parts. So you're going to need to download the app right here to use it on your Android or Apple device so you can control this unit with your Bluetooth on your phone. First, you're going to need the main brain of it, which is this right here, as well as this giant speaker. That's the reason why I think I'm going to install this in the end in my SCX6, because it has a lot more room for these. I mean, it's pretty big components right here to go into a 10th scale. This is bigger than the battery I'm running. Let's go ahead and I'll show you the basic setup. So you're going to need to unplug these leads. So we'll go ahead and do the servo first. As you can see right here, it says direction right there. Right under that, it says accelerator. This is where you're going to plug in the output for your steering and your throttle or your ESC. And you're going to plug this in on this side. Now all the settings right here correspond to this side as well. So you can see the accelerator is the top one, and that's going to be the top one right here. You're going to plug this extension that comes with the kit in there. And this is the end you're going to plug into your receiver right here, into your servo channel, channel 1, which is usually your steering channel. And the one you already unplugged from the receiver, the steering servo, is what you're going to connect into the direction port. And make sure to follow. Negative is this side, so black, red, white. Or if you have these colors, it's going to be brown, red, orange, or yellow, or orange, whatever your eyes call that. And then now you need your other lead, because you're going to unplug your ESC. Then you're going to replace that with this plug. And you're going to plug that into here, onto the accelerator, which is the second one. And you're going to plug your ESC into accelerator right here. And now we have to plug this in so we have a power source. And this just goes in here. You can only plug it in here because the plug is actually bigger than those two ones. And those for the horn. You could choose whichever one you want to use, or you could even buy another horn, which they call the speaker, and have two speakers for a more fuller sound. And you can plug this speaker into horn 1 or horn 2 right here. Now if I can find links for these guys to get to you guys, I will, because the links they provided me are actually not working. I'm not sure if it just doesn't work in my country, but people have said the links don't work, and I've tried them myself and they actually show an error on my end, so they don't work. There's different versions that give you different ends like this, but since I have the Dean style, T-plug style, so you're gonna need some sort of adapter like this to make the system work if you don't have, this certain plug for this one. Or you can just solder this in directly to your connector right here. But me personally, I would just use this, and since I have a bunch of these kind of adapters, I'm just going to adapt it to work on my battery. So this goes to this end, and this goes to your ESC, which is ESC motor combo on this rig, which is a Red Cat Ascent. And I'm going to be using a T-plug battery. I'm not going to use the battery that's on the rig right now, just to demonstrate all this for you guys. There you go, plug that up. Made a sparky sound. All you would have to do is neatly tuck all these wires and put all these things where you want them to be. But I'm just going to demo this for you. That's why it's going to look messy like this. So sorry about that. I'm not going to tuck it all in because, like I said, this is going to go on my SCX6 when I'm done with this review of it. So now I'm going to turn on my rig. You can turn up the volume and change the sounds from these buttons right here. So you don't have to use the Bluetooth to do all this. It's just more simple when you have, you know, your body on and everything and you have your phone on you. Then you can turn it off, turn the volume down and up and everything. But you can press these two buttons to control everything. There you go. Let's turn it up. Not all the way. About halfway. And now let's hit the throttle once, and that's just going to get it to turn on the motor, like starting the motor. There you go. See if you start moving. And you have your mode right here. Hold it down. And then you can scroll through the, I forgot how many sounds I'll list it up here. There's a couple of sounds.
Number 8. Number 7.
I'm using number 7 right now apparently.
Number 6. Number 5.
Ooh, that's a good sound right there. Let's go ahead and try that one out. Press that to select. And let's try it out. Oh. Here's the app right here. You can see it's pretty simple. It connects automatically if you have your Bluetooth already turned on and everything. We have the mode for your car light flickering mode. You have your standard lights on with your turn signals and stuff. You do have to unplug the turn signals if you don't like that feature, unfortunately. There's no way to just turn off the turn signals. You have a flashing mode, keep them all on, so all the lights come on. And slow blinking. The slow blinking and flashing mode, all the lights are on doing that. Then you have a remain lighting when stalling. There's some pretty cool options right here. For the engine settings, you could change your overload sound effects, your auto stop start if you want that to happen. Then you have your throttle response speed. There's a bunch of other stuff on here. I mean, you know, just mess around with it to see what they do. That's what I had to do to learn how to use them all, but it's pretty self-explanatory once you mess around with it a little bit. We have battery parameter settings, so that it'll warn us when we're getting below a certain battery if you want to turn all those kind of settings on and stuff. And back to home, so you just have home, light and sound, and settings. Pretty simple to use. Right here you can switch through your different sounds. And just press audition when you want to check out that sound. Oh, there you go. As you can see right here, you have a lot of options to go through, about 58 of them. And they're pretty random, anything from short course sounds to a LaFerrari, crawler sounds. You can even get a Veneno. So like a GT4, that's right, son. Alright, now that we have everything connected, last thing you need to do is actually plug in your lights. So they give you all the lights to fill up all these ports right here. So depending on what you plan to do and how many lights you plan to use, you're pretty set up right here. Now they're all labeled white, red, orange. Obviously you're going to be for your turn signals. Right there, orange. And they're also labeled what size LEDs they are, so you know what kind of buckets you need them to fit in. Plug them in and let you guys know which one is which when I'm done plugging them in. So give me a second. Alright, so I have all the lights plugged in, as you can tell. You got your left and right. Or right and left. Oh, it doesn't matter, I guess, right? They're not installed yet, but yeah, there you go. Right, left. Then you have 4 white LEDs, 5mm. Whoa, why do they not look lit? These things are literally lit right now. Whoa, that's nuts. Is my camera doing that? 2 brake lights. They actually turn off when you reverse. Turn off. And when they turn off, these 2 3mm reverse lights turn on. So you have 4 lights, maybe 2 for headlights and 2 for fog lights, reverse lights, red taillights, and turn signals. We have both the turn signals, the orange ones, the 2 bottom. Next one is a 5mm white LEDs. Next one is a 5mm white LED, then a 5mm red, and then a 3mm white. And that's how you connect them all to here. Well, there you go, guys. Thanks for watching as usual. You know, simple little sound kit install right here. Well, not really install, but just a demo of how things need to plug in so you can get your sound kit all set up. Well, guys, thanks for stopping by. Consider subscribing if you enjoy this kind of content. And as always, stay safe out there, go have fun, and run that RC.